What up, YouTube? This is MLB Trade Rumors North. I am the voice of Toronto. Haven't made one of these videos in a while. Been doing more of the memorabilia thing as far as baseball goes. But some new news and rumors have come up, so I thought that I would make another one and share some things with you guys. As far as trade goes, again, it's been kind of sparse, so anything with not too big of names coming up I didn't really bother with, but a little bit of activities happened, so I thought that I would make something for you guys. The Mariners signed Jack Wilson. It's nothing too new. It's been out there for a little while. Boston has also been trying to sign Jason Bay, which isn't a surprise, but he did reject their offer. Kind of surprised about that. It seems like there's a lot of, not mystery, but a lot of things happening behind the scenes that we don't know about yet. Usually when this time of year comes up and players are looking to sign places, we kind of have a rough idea of where they're going to end up or what's, who they're talking to. But in this case, there's a lot of guys that, we think are going to sign places that aren't signing, and he's one of them. I don't know if maybe he's looking to go somewhere else, if he's trying to get more money, which is, I mean, that's always the case with a lot of players, but kind of surprised. Thought for his age and everything that what they were offering him was half decent, but they didn't seem that surprised either that he turned down the offer. So, Bay could be going elsewhere. As far as the White Sox goes, they just picked up Andruw Jones. I mean, the price is right. I think they only had to pay $500,000 to keep him for this year because he's still under contract. But their outfield is a mess. I mean, I don't really know what's going on with Jermaine Dye, but they have Rios out there. They have now Andruw Jones. I mean, their outfield's kind of stacked. I mean, and the guys that they have out there aren't that great. Nothing special. I mean, I guess picking up a guy for $500,000 on a major league team, you're not really losing out on a lot, but it just doesn't make sense right now. I don't really know what they're thinking or what they're doing. I guess maybe they're hoping that Andruw Jones can be the former Andruw Jones of his early career in Atlanta, but who knows. Another signing is Johnny Mcdonald, a fan favorite here in Toronto, just re-signed another 2-year, I think it was $3 million deal. Glad to see this guy back into Toronto. They'd be stupid to let him go. The guy brings a lot to the clubhouse. He's pretty reasonable. I mean, 2 years for $3 million is, I think, pretty good. The guy is a shortstop specialist. You can't get much more defense than you can produce out of that guy. Really, really solid off the bench player. The bat's not there, and that's the unfortunate part, but put him in a defensive role late in a game when you're up, and you've got yourself an ace right there if the ball's hit that way. Buck Coates just signed with the Royals. Not a bad player, kind of like that signing. And Wilson Valdez signed with Philly. Not really sure what Philly's thinking right now either. They're in a sweepstakes for Halladay. And so are a few other teams, including Boston. So, this brings up something that I was thinking about that, I'm hoping you guys can comment on and get back to me. And that's as far as the Halladay situation. As far as I'm concerned, the guy isn't going to be re-signing with Toronto. But the thing is, he still holds quite a bit of value. I know that a lot of teams want to get rid of players before a season starts because they just want to come into a clean atmosphere. They don't want to have, things lingering around. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, what's the value of a player if you were to let him go before a season starts versus holding on to the player, at least halfway through the season, and then trading him to a team that's going to be a contender. Being a big Jays fan, I wish the Jays all the best, but I don't think they're really going to be able to contend for at least another 2 years. Saying that, Halladay's under contract until the end of this season, and then he becomes a free agent. But the way that I see it is, why wouldn't you hold on to Halladay at this point and use him, get some wins, because that's what the guy's going to bring to the table, and he's going to be eating up a lot of innings, and then just, trade him to a contender when you can probably get top value for him. You know, the only negative thing I can see to this is that, you know, like I said, things are going to be looming around the clubhouse, and that, you know, it might be distracting for some players. And that, you know, what happens if Halladay does have an off season? Does his value go up? I really don't see his value right now being more in the off season than it would be in the second half of next season, when contenders are looking for pitchers. And we know that LA and Philly and Boston are going to be strong teams, so you know, if they really want to press and win a World Series, they might be willing to give up more. Anyways, that's my thoughts. So you guys let me know what you think of this video, what you think of the last topic I brought up, and as always, if you have any comments and questions, let me know. Positive, negative, whatever, just bring it. Let me know what's on your mind. Thanks for looking.